Arav was a young man who lived in a small town. He worked as a school teacher and lived a simple life. He was kind-hearted, but he kept to himself most of the time. His life moved slowly between home, school, and books. He believed love was something that happened in stories, not in real life. One evening, while walking back from the market, he saw a girl sketching near the old lake. She was sitting under a tree with her notebook, lost in her art. Arav had seen her before, but never spoken to her. She looked peaceful, as if the world around her didn't exist. Something about her made him stop for a moment. The next day, he saw her again at the same spot. This time, she noticed him watching and smiled. Arav felt his heart skip a beat. He nodded shyly and walked away, but her smile stayed in his mind. Her name was Mira. She had recently moved to the town with her family. She loved painting, and the lake was her favorite place. Every evening, she would sit there, painting the sunset or the calm water. One day, Arav gathered the courage to speak to her. "You draw beautifully," he said softly. Mira looked up, surprised but happy. "Thank you. Do you like paintings?" she asked. "I like books more than paintings," Arav admitted. "But the way you paint, it feels alive." From that day, they began talking. Arav would often stop by the lake after school, and Mira would show him her sketches. He would tell her about the stories he read, and she would laugh at the way he explained them with so much emotion. Slowly, their friendship grew. One evening, while they were sitting together, Mira said, "You know, I thought this town would be boring, but now it feels special." "Why?" Arav asked. She looked at him and smiled. "Because I found a friend here." Arav didn't reply, but deep inside, he wished to be more than a friend. He didn't know how to say it, so he kept his feelings hidden. Weeks passed, and their bond became stronger. Arav started waiting for evenings eagerly. The moment he saw her smile, his day felt complete. Mira, too, started enjoying his quiet company. She loved how he listened, how he cared, and how gentle he was with words. One day, it began to rain heavily. Arav rushed to the lake with an umbrella, worried that Mira would be there. And yes, she was sitting under the tree, hugging her sketchbook to keep it safe from the rain. "You'll catch a cold," Arav said, holding the umbrella over her. She laughed. "I love the rain. It feels like the sky is singing." They stood together, sharing the umbrella. The rain poured around them, but under that small shelter, the world felt quiet and safe. Arav's heart whispered that this was love. That night he couldn't sleep. He kept thinking, should he tell her how he felt? What if she didn't feel the same? What if it ruined their friendship? The fear stopped him. A few days later, Mira had an exhibition in the town. She invited Arav to come. When he reached, he was amazed. Her paintings filled the room with colors, sunsets, rivers, flowers, and even the lake they always sat by. But one painting caught his eye. It was of a boy standing near the water, holding books in his hand. His face looked calm, but his eyes held depth. It was him. Arav looked at Mira in surprise. She blushed and said, "Sometimes art shows feelings better than words." At that moment, Arav knew. She felt the same. Taking a deep breath, he said, "Mira, I don't know how to say this, but you've changed my world. Every day with you feels brighter. I think I've fallen in love with you." Her eyes softened and she whispered, "I was waiting for you to say that." They both smiled, shy yet happy. That evening, under the glow of warm lights and surrounded by her paintings, they held hands for the first time. From then on, their love grew stronger. They still met at the lake, still shared stories and paintings. But now there was something deeper in their bond. Arav no longer felt love was just a story. It was real, living in every glance, every laugh, and every shared silence with Mira. And whenever it rained, they would walk together under one umbrella, remembering the day when the sky itself seemed to bless their love.